Hello everyone, welcome to Technical Pathfinder, the Learning Center. I am here to present the PSU MCQ questions of today's session. In the first question, it is given a 50 kV DC shunt motor loaded to draw rated armature current at any given speed. When driven at half the rated speed, so the speed is reduced to half by armature voltage control, then what would be the output power delivered by the motor? It is given that we are using armature voltage control, so the torque will be constant, and when the torque is constant, current will remain same. Then output power, what is the effect on output power? When the speed is reduced, EMF is directly proportional to speed in the motor case, so EMF will also reduce to half, and we know that power generated will be E into current, armature current. Armature current is constant but EMF is reduced to half, so power will be reduced to half. So if the original power was 50 kilowatt, so the answer is 25 kilowatt. In the next question, if mechanical power developed is maximum, so output power is maximum when we have efficiency is maximum, and maximum efficiency condition is that back EMF is equal to half of applied voltage, E equal to P by 2. It is a condition for maximum efficiency and maximum mechanical output power. Question number 23. How many segments will be there for commutator of 6-pole DC machine having simplex wave wound armature with slot of 72? So for the segments, number of segments, if it is a simplex wave wound, then the number of segments of commutator will be equal to the number of armature slots. So answer will be B. In question number 24, it is given that induced EMF of DC machine which is running at 750 rpm is 220 volt. The percentage increase in the field flux for generating an induced EMF of 250 volt and 700 rpm would be, so the EMF is increased and the speed is reduced, then he is asking that the percentage increase in field flux. So percentage increase in field flux can be found by using the formula phi2 minus phi1 divided by phi1 into 100. So here we know that phi is directly proportional to E by N. So phi2 can be represented by E2 by N2 and phi1 by E1 by N1. By putting these values, and then we assume a variable x equal to E2 by N2 into N1 by E1. So putting these values in this equation can be reduced like this: x minus 1 into 100, and x value is we can find by putting the values. E2 is 250, N2 is 700, E1 is 220 volt and N1 is 750 rpm. By putting these values, x is 1.217 and the percentage change in flux is 21.7%. A DC motor operated from a type A chopper is switched to type B chopper. How does the motor operate when type A and B are in operation respectively? So the answer is, for type A it will be in plugging mode and for type B it will be in motoring mode. And next question, an electric motor with constant output power will have torque speed characteristic in the form of, so for the constant power equal to torque into omega. So torque speed relation will be 1 by omega and it will be represented by rectangular hyperbola. In next question, The DC motor, which can provide zero speed regulation at full load without any controller, is differential compound motor. We know that for differential compound motor there is zero speed regulation we obtain. In next question, a 220 volt DC machine supply 20 ampere at 200 volt as a generator. So first case is generator, armature resistance is 0.2 ohm and the current is 20 ampere, terminal voltage is 200 volt. So for generator E1 is 200 plus, this is IR drop. Next one is, if the machine is now operated as a motor at the same terminal voltage and current but the flux increased by 10%. So same terminal voltage and current and resistance, so the EMF in motoring will be 200 minus armature drop. After that he is saying that flux is increased by 10%. So phi 2 is equal to 1.1 into phi 1. The ratio of motor speed to generator speed will be, what will be the ratio of N2 by N1 he is asking. So from the EMF relation we have E2 by E1 equal to N2 by N1 into phi 2 by phi 1. By putting the values we can find the N2 by N1 ratio is 0.87. Next question is also numerical. A 240 volt DC shunt motor draw 15 ampere while supplying the rated load at a speed of 80 radian per second. The armature resistance is 0.5 ohm and the field winding resistance is 80 ohm. Then what shall be the net voltage across the armature resistance at the time of plugging? So we know that at the time of plugging terminal voltage is reverse. So before reversing the terminal voltage we have to find the parameters of DC shunt motor. So this is the shunt motor. Armature resistance is inbuilt. Field resistance given is 80 ohm and supply is 240 volt. So field current is 240 by 80, this is 3 ampere. Here coming 15 ampere and the remaining is 12 ampere act as a armature current. So armature current is 12 ampere. By using this data we will find the EMF. EMF is 240 minus IR drop is 6 because resistance given is 0.5 ohm. So the EMF is 234 volt. Now adding the terminal and EMF we get the total voltage during plugging. It is 240 plus 234 means 474 volt. Option E is correct. Our last question is, a 4-point starter used to start and control the speed of. It is used for DC series motor with field weakening control. So that's all for today. If you have any doubt then please ask in comment section. Thanks.